Hey, Hot Cake, how are you, love? I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? Hey, Connie, how are you, love? Hey, Brenda, good afternoon. Oh, hey, ladies, good afternoon. So if I can ask if you guys can swipe and share, that'd be amazing. Hey, DeRay, it's our normal time, 12:30-ish. Ish. Hey, DeRay, thank you for coming back. Ladies, if I can ask you if you can share the video, get some of your followers in here. That will be amazing. Hey, Ramonica, how are you, love? Guys, hey, Toy Me, how are you? Hey, Miss Kim. Hey guys, good afternoon. You guys are coming in. Hey Shanice, you guys are coming in pretty fast. I'm excited. But if I can ask you if you can do yourself a favor and do me, really do me a favor. Do your friends a favor. Share the video, guys. And the reason why I ask you to share is because the information that I do give you guys, I'm going to be honest with you, it helps the masses. And if you keep me a secret, we are preventing our community from growing and blossoming and achieving success and preventing foreclosures and preventing the lack of money in our household. So, you know, guys, if you can swipe and share, that'd be amazing. So we're going to talk about the $13,000 tax refund as promised that I ended up getting my client. In 3 ways, my client did end up getting that refund. So if this is of interest to you or you think it may interest your audience, please share, guys, before we go in. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? I'll give you guys a few minutes. Hey, Lavera, how are you? I'll give you all a few minutes to share the video before I start to dive into the content. All right? So we're going to rock it out. In about a minute after I start seeing some people share the video, and I have to be off by 2 o'clock because I have a meeting today. Hey, Lysandra, how are you, love? I have a meeting today at 2. So today's been kind of like action-packed, guys. Meetings all day. I wish I could take you guys behind the scenes too, and really get the gist of how I do things here. Hey, Lee, how are you? So, alrighty guys, so if you're new to my live stream, I'm Folasade, the accountant to entrepreneurs. I help entrepreneurs like you dominate your businesses and control your money, guys, all through accounting. So basically, my goal is to educate you on how to never pay more tax than what you're supposed to. 2, to prevent you from falling into any type of cash flow problems. Remember, according to Forbes, 9 out of 10 of us within the first 3 years of business will be closed down. You know, so my goal is to prevent prevent your doors from closing. So today's live stream is about both. 1, preventing you from paying more tax than what you're supposed to. Hey, Jessica, how are you? And 2, oh, go handle your business, Sandra. Thank you, guys. And 2, preventing you from falling into cash flow problems. So let me be honest, guys, before we go right into the content. Taxes, it's always going to be one of your biggest and most consistent expense across the board. I'm going to say that again. Taxes will always be your biggest and most consistent expense across the board. So what do I mean by that? It's no way around it. When you start making money in your business, hey Jessica, when you start making money in your business, the biggest expense you're going to have is taxes. We think paying our coaches, y'all, and investing into marketing and education and training, we think that that's a lot, right? No. No, it's the taxes. Then also taxes is our biggest detriment to our wealth. So how many of us want to be wealthy? I know I do. Press 1 if you want to be wealthy. Press 1, guys, if you want to be wealthy. Alrighty, Jessica says she want to be wealthy. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I don't know what y'all definition of wealthy is, but Shanice says she want to be wealthy. Cynthia says she want to be wealthy. Folasade want to be wealthy. I know Miss Kim want to be wealthy. Okay. Alrighty, so if you all want to be wealthy, then one of the biggest detriment to your wealth, to your children's, hey, DeRay says she want to be wealthy too, to your legacy, to you handing down monies and buildings and assets and wealth to your children is taxes. So that's why most of us are like, well, why the rich are so concerned about taxes? That is their biggest expense. Like, you can go and make $1 million and pay your coach $100,000, but guess what's going to be more than $100,000 if you don't have the right tax person? Your taxes, right? So that's why the rich actually really focuses hard and pay attention to all of the tax laws that's out here, guys, simply because that is the biggest detriment to them achieving their goal. And their goal is to stay wealthy, build wealth, and pass wealth on to their children. So because of that, they have to stay on top of their tax game. They have to stay knowledgeable, but most importantly, they need to know the right people so they can never pay more tax than what they're supposed to. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into the content, guys. So $13,000 refund. Yes, I did get my client that. And it was legitimately for any of my tax professionals that's out here, that's lurking. If I don't really talk to you or say hi to you, then you're a lurker. Let me be honest. But this client, I had did a live stream, I think around February of this year. And I specifically said, how many of you own a business? How many of you haven't filed your taxes for years? And how many of you have children? And that client fit the bill for all three. So in that particular case, guess what? She knew I was talking to her. She was like, okay, yeah, Folasade, I saw your live stream. You said that if I owned a business and I made money in my business and everything, and I haven't filed my taxes and so forth and so forth and so forth, then I may be able to put money back into my household. And I told her that is true. So we had to go through a few things, a few loopholes and stuff like that. Not loopholes, but a few things. You know, when you're working with clients, sometimes it's not immediate where I can take them on. They may have some stuff to get cleared up, or my calendar may be full, whatever the case may be, right? So we're almost at the finishing mark where we're finishing up. So we totaled up the refund. The refund exceeded $13,000. So now, with that being said, she is able to achieve all of her monetary goals for the 2017 year simply because, number one is she hired me. She hired me. I didn't shoot her no false information. Let me share this on Facebook, guys. Give me 1 second. And I don't think I even really saw any shares either. So I don't know if we're gonna kind of go a little deep today. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on, Facebook. We got some people. Alrighty. Give me a second, guys. So the first thing that she ended up doing was getting on my books. She got on my book. She was like, Folasade, I saw your post. Is it true? Folasade, I saw your post. Is it true? And I was like, yeah, it's true. Thank you, Miss Kim. I was like, yeah, it's true. What you mean? I wouldn't lie. Come on a live stream saying that if you had a business and you got children, then you can probably get a refund back. No, it's not a lie. It's the absolute truth. But the thing about it, she wasn't sure. So the first thing that she did was she reached out to me. She was like, Folasade, I saw your post. What do I need to do? What do I need to get? How could you do my taxes? I need that money, right? And come to find out, guess what? It was all true. I honestly believe when we were doing our final tax meeting today, I know that to be true. Oh, good, GM. She said, I know she was probably surprised today during our final tax meeting was that it all came together. You understand? And so how many of you, hey, is it Serena? Hey, Serena. So how many of you are sitting on back taxes? How many of you haven't even filed this year's tax return? If you haven't filed this year's tax return, guys, I advise you to get on my calendar so we can chat, do a quick chat to see whether or not I'm a good fit to do your taxes this year. And I'm giving 25% off my service fees up until October 1st. So if you haven't filed your taxes, it's a fly in my office, y'all. If you haven't filed your tax returns yet, go to bit.ly/quick tax chat. Yep, quick tax chat. So you can get on my calendar, and then if you do decide to work with me, you can use my code extended. You're guilty? You're guilty, Ms. Kim? You can use the code extended and get 25% off your tax service fees up until October 1st. It will not be extended beyond October 1st. But that was the first thing that she did. So first, number one of 3 ways that she ended up getting that money was that she hired me. She hired me. She didn't go into H&R Block with my idea. See, this is the thing, guys. I was the one that came online. I told the ladies that, okay, and the gents, if you own a business and you haven't filed your taxes in years, you may have money sitting in your taxes. A lot of you are scared to file your taxes when there's no need. And I'm sweating, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm sweating like crazy. I don't know if it's because it's this chiffon material, whatever the case may be, or my leather. Let me find something. Hold on, y'all. Or my leather seat or what, but it is killing me and it's making me lose focus. Hold on, I need to find something to sit on, y'all. It's not gonna make me itch. Look, this is tacky, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I can't be itch. Oh, sorry, y'all. Don't laugh either. Hey, Pastor. Hey, Bishop Buff, how are you? Don't laugh at me. Okay. Alrighty, Miss Kim. Perfect. So I went on ahead and was honest. You know, I was really honest with you guys. And I was like, well, how many of you haven't filed? Hey, Shayla. How many of you haven't filed your taxes in years? And this is something that, guys, don't be afraid to communicate this with. If she didn't be bold enough to message me, get on a call with me, you know, pick her brain, divulge into what her business was, what she did. Yeah, definitely, Cynthia. Make an appointment. Definitely, Cynthia. Yep. So that's exactly what she did. Hey, my EPR classroom people. I'm confused, GM Cameron. So that's exactly what she did. So if she didn't be bold enough and say, you know what, Folasade, I'm not going to take your idea. Hey, Nikki, I'm not going to take your idea and run somewhere else. I'm going to contact you. And that's what she did. She contacted me. And it took us a while because everybody's situation is different. You know what I mean? If you have bad credit or you owe student loans, then I may need to give you ways to communicate with the IRS and the student loan people so they won't take your refund. We may have to wait a month or 2 to submit it. Oh, perfect. Go ahead, Cynthia. We may have to wait. Oh, they're on. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cameron. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So it just depends, but I walk you through the process. So if you are on the fence, like Folasade, I haven't filed my taxes in years, I don't know where I stand. I'm going to be honest with you. Majority of you have left money in your household, left money at the door. Okay, and it's knocking there and you know you need it. So this is really your opportunity today to say, you know what, I'm not going to leave any more money sitting on IRS doors. Do you know the IRS have like billions of dollars? Hold on, let me see how much. Let me pull up the thing. IRS held refunds. The IRS have close to Over $1 billion worth of your money sitting on their desk, sitting in the bank, waiting to be issued and written out to Serena, written out to Nikki, written out to Cameron, written out to Cynthia, simply because you haven't filed your taxes. Hey Lexi, how are you? So that was number one. So guys, if you're interested in work with me, go to bit.ly/quick tax chat, and I'm gonna try to put it here. Give me 1 second, Facebook. bit.ly/quick tax chat. Alrighty, so I put the link there, and I'm gonna see if I can pin it as well. I'm gonna pin the comment. Perfect. So I pinned the comment, bit.ly/quick tax chat. Let's chat. Let's see if you fit this scenario. But majority of you do fit the scenario. You've made money in your business, but the thing about it is, people are using this strategy to defraud the system, while you guys are the ones that are legally supposed to be claiming your business income, and you're not. Okay, so number one, she hired me. Okay, so number two, guys, she was honest. She was honest and found her income. She was honest and uploaded her bank statement. She was honest and sent me everything. She was honest and said, Folasade, this is my situation. When I tell you, I commend this lady. She don't know me just like you guys don't know me as much. The few people that knows me face to face, like Miss Kimberly Stewart, she knows me. It's quite a bit of people. Sabrina knows me. Hey Sabrina, how are you? People, that knows me online know me. And what I love the fact was this. She was transparent. Remember yesterday we talked about transparency. So guess what? Because she was transparent, I started to see the money that she didn't see. And I know if many of you are transparent with me, I'm going to see that money that's sitting outside your front door that IRS has, that they're waiting to send you that check. Okay, they don't want to keep the tax refunds. They can't even tap into that money. Like, you guys are holding them up from achieving their goals simply and preventing them from their budget preparation and stuff like that. Because after so many years, then they can write it off, right? But until you guys claim your monies, then guess what? You are stopping the IRS. So get your money and stop letting the people that don't have real businesses take advantage. How many of you have EIN numbers and you have your PayPal and you have your Stripe account and you making $300 to $400 a week in your business? If that is you, then you have a right to claim it. And see, the bad part about it is, guys, guess what? If you don't claim the business income, you can get in trouble. But if you do claim the business income and it's within a certain threshold, you'll be getting money back. So it's a catch-22, guys. So let's not, hey Sabrina, hey Liberta, how are you? So let's not continue to not file our taxes and accumulate problems with the IRS. But also put your family in a hole because you're not getting the refunds that you're supposed to. And 3, you're running. So if you're running from student loans right now, I have a solution for you. So you don't have to not file your taxes because of student loans. Like, I'm hoping, you don't have to. I know what you need to tell them. I know what I told her, and this is what I tell a lot of my clients year after year after year, to prevent the IRS from sending the money to the student loan people. So don't be afraid. 3 years. Well, Sabrina, we can go back 3 years to get your refund. Okay? So if you were getting a refund in 2013, 14, and 15, we can go all the way to 2013 and get your refund, right? Yep, 3 years. But if you have back years that you haven't filed, right, we have to file those. Just so they can clear up the refund for the upcoming years. Periscope is pretty quiet over there, but Facebook, you guys are jumping, so it's fine. So first things first, she hired me. The second thing, she was honest and she found her paperwork. When I told her to find all of this, you find your business bank statements. Like even today, during our meeting, I had her logging in the PayPal, finding everything for me. Guys, when I go ham for you, I go ham for you. And I'm telling you, from the bottom of my heart, many of you are leaving a lot. Do you know, I wish I could have tax returns filed, and I end up having money sitting in the Internal Revenue Service bank account. Man, like, do y'all even know? Like, my daughter's school tuition be paid, my mortgage will be paid. Like, do y'all even realize that you're sitting on a gold mine, and it's time for you to stop running from the IRS and getting yourself in trouble when you're probably more than likely just like my client, and you have money sitting there that the IRS owe you. You don't owe them. So it's no need for you to be running. And if student loan is your problem, let me worry about that. Get on the call. Go to bit.ly/quick tax chat. Get on the call with me and let me tell you what you need to do to get the student loans out of your hair. I know what needs to be done during a certain time frame. And so when you get on a call with me, student loan I'll tell you what to say to them. They'll tell us our timeline. Within a certain timeline, we know what we need to accomplish, guys. Okay? So that's the thing. So don't be afraid. Stop running, because you're getting yourself into more and more and more in trouble. So the third, so number one was that she hired me. Number two, she located everything that I asked her for. She located everything, and she did it quickly. She didn't drag her feet. She didn't drag her feet at all. She was like, Folasade, all right, I need this. Like, actually, within a day or two, I had all of her paperwork. Within a day or two, I had everything that I needed to work. So she located everything. So if you know that you have money sitting in your taxes, well, you may not even know this. This is why you guys have to call me. But you may not know this, but many of you do. If you got children, right away. And see, let me tell you what I did. Because I know how to calculate the taxes right off the bat, throw me some numbers out here. And that's exactly what I did on my phone call with her. She told me, she said, Folasade, I think my income is about this much every year for the business. This how many children I have. So at that time, hey, Sharonda Boo. So what I did was I manually calculated what I anticipated her refund to be. And guess what? I was not off. I was actually right to the money. I told her we should expect between $15,000 to $17,000, depending on how much income and expenses when we had to prepare her profit and loss statements, when we went through her bank statements. Because if you have a business, we still got to do it the right way. You understand? We still have to do everything the right way. Hey, Angela, how are you? We still have to do everything the right way. So we went through and did her profit and loss statement. So we figured out how much money her business accumulated and what was the expenses. Hey, Chad. Hey, guys, if I can ask you can share the video, that'd be amazing. So that's what we did. And come to find out, I wasn't off. I told her it could be between between $13,000 to $17,000. And I thought it was going to be 15, but the income from 1 year was a little bit lower than what I thought. Okay? But guess what? I kept my promise. And I'm going to keep my promise to you. How many of you have not filed your taxes yet and have money sitting there that you don't even know of? And you cannot just Google. You know how like each state have that link where you can go and see if you have lost money? You can't do the IRS like that. You have to file your taxes to see if you have lost money. But I'm going to be honest with you. Many of you are getting yourselves in trouble with the IRS because you're not filing. Where in all actuality, many of you are probably owed a refund from IRS. Lexi, thank you for the heart. So I'm going to say that again. A lot of you are getting in trouble for no reason. and losing money and losing refunds because you don't want to pick up the phone and call me, okay? You're scared because you owe student loans. You're scared because you own a business and you're thinking you're going to owe, but everybody's situation is completely different. And I promise you this, if you get on the phone with me, it's worth the call because you'll figure out whether or not they owe you money or if you going to owe them money. Hey, MST Dukes, how are you? Exactly. So that's exactly what she did. She dumped. Number two, she located all the paperwork that I needed, and she did it swiftly, and she did it within 2 to 3 days. And I know many of you may not be able to get me everything that you need, but I'll tell you what you have to do. Exactly, Sharonda. They have to file. I'll tell you exactly what needs to be done. So let's stop running. Let's stop running, guys. There's no need for you to be running. The IRS, actually, I think the IRS have more than $1 billion sitting there. I'm going to be really honest with you. I think it's more than $1 billion. That's just an estimate that H&R Block came up with. So that's number one. She hired me. Number two, I'm going to say number two was both. She was transparent and she located all the paperwork. Okay. Alrighty. And then number three, she had a legitimate business. Do you all recall about 2 weeks ago when I said that when I first was building my business that I qualified for earned income tax credit? And I think Mr. Fortune came in and said that he also qualified for earned income tax credit. Many of you, if you're within a certain income threshold, right, you will probably more than likely qualify for earned income tax credit while you're building your business. It is okay to say that. It is okay. It's not a big deal. But the big deal is this. That is your, hey, Portia, hey, I haven't seen you in about a week, love, how are you? That is where you can get the money to now reinvest back into your business. So many of you, you want to hire your coach next month. You're trying to prepare for Halloween. You want to get ready for Thanksgiving. Christmas is right around the corner, right? Why not file those back year taxes and get your refunds? So when had burp. So when Halloween come, you have some stash. When Thanksgiving come, you have money. When Christmas come, you good to go. You're not putting your child clothes and toys on credit cards. You actually have some money sitting there, and it's money that is owed to you. And let me be honest with you guys. Many of you are legitimately not filing your taxes because of the 2 to 3 reasons I specified. You owe student loans. You think because you have a business you're going to owe. And 3, you don't have paperwork. But let me be honest with you. Do you know most of the people that you guys are frustrated with, the low income people, right? The ones y'all frustrated that say beat the system. Do you know that they're taking this same concept that I'm telling you guys and they're defrauding the system? Hey, Mara, how are you, love? They are frauding the system where you guys legally have your businesses registered, legally have your EIN number, legally are collecting money via PayPal and Stripe and Square and doing vendor shows and speaking engagements and writing books and doing this and doing that. And you have a legitimate business, but you're running because of the 3 reasons that may not even impact you. But the people that got the 4 or 5 children that never worked a day in their life, they're taking advantage. So don't let them take advantage of your opportunity. This is now your opportunity, and I'm giving it to you. So guys, go to bit.ly/quick tax check, guys. Let's chat. Your problem may not even be that serious. I'm going to be honest with you. Your problem, I was just looking at my notes, looking at my chat. The problem may not even be that serious. I'm probably going to laugh you out when you're on a call. Girl, you ain't file your taxes because of that. Are you serious? Because of that. And you ain't called me. You know? So guys, ask yourself today, when are we going to stop leaving money on IRS bank account? They ready for you not to get your refund. Look, that's money for the so-called economy. But remember, we learned that the less money IRS has, the more the economy thrives. So why are you allowing your tax monies, your hard-earned monies, to sit in the bank account of IRS? And this is the thing, guys. It's no need to run. They gonna find you. Lexi, thank you. They're gonna find you anyway. And see, the bad part about it, they're gonna find you when your refunds already expired. They're gonna find you when you cannot no longer get a refund for those years. They're gonna find you when your business start making more than enough money that you're gonna end up owing taxes. And that's when they're gonna come find you. And then that's when you're gonna decide to come and find me, when it's gonna be too late. When I'm telling you right now, this is your opportunity. It doesn't get any better than this. It doesn't get any better than this. Go ahead, Ms. Kim, post your question. So true. Families of 3 or more children are drawn. Exactly, Sharonda. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you know I'm going on US Kim. You know, I already told you. Guys, I'm hot. Sorry. So, guys, do you have any questions at all before I give you your bonus? Do you have any questions? Any questions? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if they didn't put the air on or something in this office, but I'm just burning up. And I'm glistening and everything. So, any questions, guys? But as Sharonda said, come on now. It's time for you guys to... Let me... Almost 50% of small businesses owners get tax refunds the first few years. And many of you are skipping those first few years because you don't have access to direct access to me. You don't believe it's true. I'm getting my paperwork together. Yes. It's no need. It's no need. And many of you probably, because you thought you were going to owe money in your business, you probably gave your child's social security number to your sister, your niece, and let them claim them. So now they're getting a refund, right, for your children. So you mess yourself up. So you're digging yourself a deeper hole. Stop digging the hole, guys, when all you have to do is pick up the Facebook Messenger, message me, or go to bit.ly/quick tax chat. It's no need. Then many of you probably were paid under the table and don't know what to do. I know what you guys need to do to get all the necessary paperwork to back up everything. So if you legitimately have a business, right, or ended up having a side gig or a side hustle, guys, I'm talking to you. You are the ones that leave money on the table every year. Let me pull up one client tax return. She owns a daycare. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to see how I can do this because, I can't show you guys this anybody personal information or anything like that. So she owns a daycare. For back tax laws, if I file late, are the old laws applied compared to... No, it stays within a year. No, so if you, let's say, for example, whatever laws that were applicable for 2013 tax year, that are the laws that are applicable to you. It doesn't adjust or anything like that. So nobody giving me no... Hey, Jasmine, how are you? Nobody's giving me no love on Periscope. So let me find my client's tax return, the one with the daycare, so you guys can see exactly... what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on. You know what? No, let's not even do that. Let's do this. Let's go into our dummy tax return. Let's go into our dummy tax return so you guys can see. Hey, Keith, how are you? So let's go into our dummy tax return. So let me put my daughter's name in here. Hold on. How do I file if I'm married? If I'm married and my husband wants to file joint? Well, my advice to you, if you want to do married filing separate, he has to first agree to it, or you have him file a particular form and you all just do married filing separate. But my recommendation to you is that if you do married filing separate, make sure you see which one benefits the family most. So in your case, when I have couples, married families come in, I do it married filing joint, and then I do the taxes married filing separate, and then they can compare the benefits. But you can fluctuate. It doesn't matter. You don't have to do married filing joint every year. You don't have to do married filing separate every year. That's your option. And I would choose whichever one best fits your situation. How do I file? Because I answered that. So we're going to go on our demo tax return, guys, soon. How do I file if I'm married? I already answered that. If new spouse owes, how does that affect if I file jointly? Oh, so you may have to apply for injured spouse relief, and that's a process. So we have to send additional paperwork and everything to show that you aren't responsible for that debt. So the portion of your refund, or the portion of the amount that should have been refunded, should still go to you. So in your case, Cameron, you may just want to continue just filing married filing separate and let him take care of his responsibilities before you ever would do a joint return with him. Joyce, no, I'm not a CPA. Almost. Yeah. Same problem here. We still have not gotten any answers from IRS. So what your same problem is, so you did injured spouse relief? CPR instructor? Okay. It takes a while. It can really take a while. Because first of all, they have to really see if you qualify, first of all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For it. Then they have to now split up or assess the amount that they think that you should be relieved from. Okay, so we putting in the kid's name. Give me 1 second. And let me tell you why I'm doing this, so you guys can understand there's a method to my madness. I know a lot of you are running from IRS. What I mean by running from IRS is you're scared because you have your business, you got your side hustle, you got this going on, and you were never taught the right way of how taxes work for small businesses or anything. You understand? So many of you are running because you automatically assumed, because that's what Bob down the street told you, that you were going to owe a lot of money. Or that, oh, Bob down the street told me that when he filed his business taxes, he ended up owing it. But let me be honest with you. Everybody's situation is completely different. Everybody's situation is different. Okay? So you cannot compare. Hold on, guys. I'm doing our demi tax return. So you cannot compare your scenario to Bob's down the street. And I didn't even file head of household. So we'll adjust it. You understand? And then let me take the healthcare penalty off. Okay, so then another thing. Hey, Charlize, how are you, love? So another thing. Okay, Joy said, oh, you said you're getting married. Congratulations, Cameron. You're getting married for in November, and that concerns me for the next year. Just do married filing separate, Cameron. You will not be able to claim all of your deductions I mean, you won't be able to qualify for all of your credits, but just do married filing separate. Joy said, okay, I have a travel home-based business and trade Forex and marry Kate and live in Texas and letting go my home in Jackson, Florida. All right, Joy, so I can probably definitely help you out for certain. Simply because it sounds like you are making some money with that Forex. And regardless if you're letting go the home, there's still certain things that we can claim on the home. Guys, thank you for the hearts on Periscope. I really appreciate it. You guys are coming in a little late. Hey, amateur in the law, how are you? But welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, we're talking about one of my posts that I did in February that has benefit my client now, that it can also benefit you too. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, Joyce, why don't you go to bit.ly/quick tax chat. Let's chat. Let's see. And like I said, remember we talked about the squatters yesterday. So many of you may have squatters that have been living with you for the whole year, that may qualify to be claimed as a qualifying relative. So guys, there's so many opportunities out here, and it's bad because it's opportunities out here for you guys to legally be able to claim your children and your spouse and your relatives and your businesses and stuff. But the people that are not legal are the ones that's doing it. And see, so they're messing up things for you and me and all of us. Yes, I used to do my own tax, but I'm tired and need someone to understand. Yeah, so yep. Well, actually, healthcare penalty, is it uniform in every state? The healthcare penalty is on a federal level right now. It's not on a state level. It's not on the state level, Sharonda, yet. So the states don't penalize for health and coverage yet. Remember, yet. They haven't got a whiff of it yet. Okay? Not yet, anyway. You know, eventually they might. Alrighty, so if I was a single mom, not even doing head of household, we just going to say single mom, right? Let's say I was living with somebody and I didn't even pay rent there. I'm not the head of household, right? And my business made under $30,000, right? And I have 2 children. I will qualify right now for $2,501 in a federal tax refund. So how many of you, your business made less than $25,000? I mean, less than $30,000. You have 2 children, but you haven't filed your taxes. But you want to hire your coach. But you want to do certain things. So let's say, for example, if you are the head of your household. If you are the head of household, your refund will be $2,800 from federal. But let me explain to you why I'm telling you guys this. Thank you on Periscope for the hearts. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in. Let me tell you why I'm telling you this. Because if you're making money in your business and you're not claiming it, you are in deep trouble. Hey, Marissa. I'm going to say that again, guys. If you're making money in your business and you're not claiming it, that's where trouble begins. I'm telling you right now that many of your businesses may not have made a lot of money yet. And this is your time. It was my time. A few other professionals said that they even got earned income tax credit when they were building their business. That comes with the territory. I even qualified for Medicaid and everything at that time. And it's okay. But as you're building, they know you're going to end up owing taxes, as you get, larger and making more money. But if you don't take advantage of the few years, okay, I look forward to it, Joyce. If you don't take advantage of the few years that you do, while you are building your business, while your income is low in your business, you are going to be the one to regret it, not me. And I get this all the time. Folasade, you was right. I wish I would have filed my taxes on time like you said. Even some of my clients till this day, y'all, see $8,000 refunds, $9,000 refunds gone down the drain because they waited too late. They owned homes and they were in the real estate industry and their houses flopped and it was just a mess. Just so many different scenarios of my clients just missing opportunities like this. Periscope, thank you for the hearts, guys. I really appreciate it. And I don't want you guys to miss this opportunity either, because once it's gone, Remember, 2013 is trickling down now. 2013 will be over October 16th. No more refunds from 2013. So if you haven't filed 2013 taxes yet and you think you're going to get a refund, I need you to be filing that tax return as soon as possible. So guys, go to bit.ly/quick tax chat and get on my calendar so we can at least see where you stand. That's where it starts. You understand? That's where it starts. It starts to see where you stand. And I guarantee you, you're going to be just like my client, surprised. She probably didn't even realize that she had hidden money in her taxes. And many of you do. Many of you do. So guys, I have to get ready, find something to eat, put something on my stomach before my 2 o'clock appointment. Do you guys have any questions? I want to do a quick Q&A really quick. And this thing is just not working for me, y'all. Remember I put this under my feet? This is just not working for me. It's not working for me. This not working for me. Oh, and then definitely don't forget to use the code EXTENDED for extension to save 25% off. So that expires October 1st. After October 1st, I cannot take any more tax clients because I have to get all of those clients out of the door by October 13th, that Friday. So guys, you have any other questions? Yep, David, timing is perfect. Timing is important. Yep. Any questions, guys? We're doing pretty good. We got about 10 minutes for questions. 5 to 10 minutes. Then I got to get back to work and get some lunch. So let me just do a brief recap for all the people on Periscope that just came in too. And you guys, thank you for the hearts and stuff. And the shares. Hey, Fred. So number one, how my client ended up getting a refund back. First of all, she hired me, which many of you are, I don't know, I don't think you're afraid to do so. I just think that you just don't know what you don't know. You understand? I think you guys just don't know what you don't know. And that's the thing. You guys have gotten taken advantage of. You guys have actually, don't really see any real value in having an accountant do your taxes, and that's understandable. But the real value you'll see when you reflect back on our conversations. You understand? So many of you are not going to think about this until maybe 6 months from now and be like, oh my gosh, Folasade told me. And I don't really operate well with told you so's. I don't. I like people to take my advice. You know, like when you think you know everything, you like, they should have just took my advice. I'd be hurt because the opportunity may not still present itself. You understand? So if you know right now you haven't filed your taxes yet as of 2016, 2014, 2015, 2014, or 2013, this is the time now. Yeah. Miss Kim, yes, you can pay me out of your business account. That's really the preferred method if you have a business. If you have a business, I would prefer for you to pay me from your business account. Yes. Definitely. So, number one was that she hired me. Number two was that she located all of the documentation that I told her to go. And she did it with grace. She didn't argue. She didn't say, Folasade, why you need me to do this? Why you need me to call this person? She did it. Every advice, every bank, every person, every place, every store, everything that I told her to do, she did it. And she did it with grace. Oh, yeah. So you also qualify for an additional standard deduction of, I think it's $1,125 or $1,025 because you're 65 and older. So if you're a senior citizen, in addition to the normal standard deduction that we get, right, you also get an additional $1,000, I think it's $1,125 if I'm not mistaken. So if you're blind, or a senior citizen like Sharonda claims she is, her little spirit not a senior citizen though. then yeah, you get an additional standard deduction. But guys, let me be honest with you. Take advantage of your opportunities while you have it. Because when you start writing checks like I do to IRS every year, it's not cool. It's not cool. Where's my checkbook? It is not cool. I hate it. It hurts my feelings. I want to cry every year. I can't even find my daggone checkbook. I think it's in my daggone car. Oh, in my what is it? My dashboard. Yep, it's in my dashboard. So when you start writing checks like me, even let me show you one of my clients. What was his check? He owed like $200,000. Hold on. I'm hot, y'all. Okay, all right. So when you start making good money, all right, hold on, y'all. Let me see how we're gonna work this out. Y'all still on? Y'all still rocking it out with me? Okay, y'all are. Hold on, let me get my clips. So I can't, because you know I can't show y'all this, but unfortunately, sign successful business money. Yeah, it is. But what I'm saying is that's a good thing. I'm not saying when you owe money, it's a bad thing. Then that's not what I'm saying. I want you guys to eventually owe. But I need you guys to take advantage of when your business is still growing. So right now, many of your businesses are still growing. And you're not taking advantage of the growing pains and the growing benefits. That's all I'm saying. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to put paper clips around certain things on a tax return, so you guys can see my client's information. That's all. Hold on. And when y'all see this, y'all gonna pass out, because this is hopefully your goal one day to owe this amount. And this is just for the state of DC, what my client owed. This is not the federal part either. All right. All right, so we got it. We're rocking it out, guys. Let's see. All right. How do we know if we missed out on tax money? You have to call me, Marissa. All right. So, all right, Periscope. Dang. Hold on. The thing that fell. All right. You have to call me, Marissa. Because everybody's situation is different. All right. So, look. What that says. 40. What does it say? 42,000. Right? I think Periscope could see it better than Facebook. 42,000. And then right under it, 31,000. That's the tax my client paid to DC. So if you go over where it says, what it says, I can even highlight it. Hold on. Because I can make a copy if I need it. So line 42 says, so tax due. Alrighty. Alright. So total, my client paid a total of $73,886,000 in taxes. So what that says, tax due. And then the line under it says amount that will be debited from bank account. You see that? Facebook, what did it say? You see it? 42,000 and then 31,000. And then when you scroll on over, what it says, tax due, and then the tax amount that will be withheld. You see that? So guys, you're going to get to a point where you're going to end up owing money. But the first few years, I need you to take advantage of the years that you are not owing money. You understand? So that's just the DC tax return. Hold on. Yep. Okay. Hold first one. Okay, so that was the DC. Alright, so I should not have to be showing y'all all this, but you know how I do. I show proof in the pudding and everything I do. Let me see. Nope. Can't find the DC one. I mean the federal one. So yep, this client ended up owing $76,000 just for DC. Yep. Alrighty, so do y'all have any questions? Yeah, Joyce, I got your appointment. Hey, Haley, how are you? Hey, Rebecca, thank you for joining. Cheryl, go to bit.ly/quick tax chat. It's the pinned comment. Go there and schedule your appointment. Then we'll do either Zoom or phone message. Zoom or phone call, but schedule your appointment. And Marissa, you just get on my calendar. That's it. But you know what, Marissa? That's the thing. You didn't upload your taxes for me. That's why you don't know. So I need you to go back and upload your tax return for me into your portal. Please. And then you'll know. Thank you, Joyce. Sharon, I ain't shocking you. Cheryl, once again, the link is bit.ly/quick tax chat. Okay, good. Upload your tax return and then we'll talk about it. Because I was supposed to see that during your on-board money meeting anyway. But we had other stuff to discuss. Alrighty, guys. So do you have any questions before I tap out? At least I need to get something to nibble on before my 2 o'clock appointment. So basically, stop hurting yourself. A few of my clients already came on the timeline. I just don't blast them out like that. They know what I do. And I ask you to find everything. All your receipts, all your, everything. Everything. I don't play. Everything. So, alright guys, so it seems like we don't have any questions. So you guys have an amazing day. And if you're interested in working with me, go to bit.ly/ you're welcome, Lexi, you're welcome, / quick tax chat. Get on my calendar. And don't forget, if you do decide to work with me prior to prior to October 1st, you'll get 25% off. Miss Kim, post your question. You'll get 25% off. Hey, Sandrine, how are you? You'll get 25% off your tax services. Okay, but let me tell you something, guys. Don't run off. You're welcome. Let me just do a disclaimer. Don't run off and say, Folasade said that I can get a refund because I got 2 kids. Now, there's a method to my madness now. And if my clients were comfortable, because I don't blast them out, they'll let you know, nah, Folasade not going to send you. Just say something right there like that. And it's a method to me. You understand? Contracts you have to sign, engagement letters. I need to see your bank statement. I need to see paperwork. You know what I mean? I look to see if your business is legally registered. You understand? So don't think that the information that you're taking from me, that you could just run off somewhere else and think that they're going to figure out or guide you in the right direction. Make sense? Thank you, Ms. Kim. And guide you in the right direction. You understand? No. When I tell you something, it's for a reason. I'm not going to just throw anything on your tax return. No, I need to see your business bank statement. We're going to have to do profit and loss statements to accumulate your income and your expenses. Like, it's a method to the way that I operate. So, and let me just do a disclaimer too, because I see a lot of tax professionals coming in here, other accountants coming in here. My clients know how I get down. You don't. So don't make any assumptions because you see that the link says $13,000 refund that I'm out here shooting shit. I'm not out here shooting shit. Straight up. There's a method to how I work. I'm very detailed. Yeah. And transparency is key to me. So the more open you are, the better I can help you. But I just don't be just doing taxes for anybody fly by night. You know, so yeah. So guys, post your questions. I got about 1 minute before I go. Thank you, Miss Kim. Those are the hearts for you all over my No, you know that's not directed to you or nobody else, Miss Kim in particular. But as women, I'm going to be really honest with you. We're missing out on so much money in our households. We're losing out. Not the men, the women. We're losing out. And we're losing out because guess what? We aren't claiming our children. We aren't claiming our businesses. We've been shot so much mess and so much false information. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the people that don't have businesses lying, saying that they having businesses and taking advantage of the credits and deductions that you guys are supposed to be taking advantage of, not them. You understand? So, yeah. And let me just do a disclaimer. I don't have a lot of earned income tax credit. I'm sorry if it was asked, but what if you just started your business, haven't made money? Yeah, you can claim the losses, but to a certain extent, simply because you have to know the laws and regulations regarding startup expenses. So in your particular case, we will have to limit your expenses directed to startup expenses, basically. So yes, you do fit the bill from what I'm talking about, Sandrine. It's just that we have to stay within the startup expense deductibility realm. So not everything up to a certain threshold that we can claim, but all ordinary and necessary expenses for your business we can. Okay, but if they were all a startup, there are limitations. So hopefully that answers your questions. A solemn Mr. Wale, how are you? So guys, yes, go to bit.ly/quick tax chat. A few of you have already scheduled your appointment. So Lavelle, how are you, love? Thank you for coming back. Yep. So Sandrine, yes, you can claim. It's not really the losses. It's so when people say losses, let's kind of like restructure our mindset when we say that. It's your expenses. It's not necessarily your losses. When you start a business, you immediately begin to incur expenses. They aren't considered losses, okay? So when we come and when you go to a tax professional, when you go to someone and say, "Oh, can I claim my losses?" In all actuality, all you're doing is claiming your legitimately paid business expenses. It's like nowhere around it. When will you begin taking clients for filing for 2017? Okay, so Lexi, I'll start taking clients, let's say around like January. Well, it depends on how they do the season this year, but by like January 1st, most of my clients have already sat down with me. We've already signed their engagement letters. We've already sent them their packages and their deduction list and, you know, whatever paperwork that they need. So let's say between January 1st and January 15th. January 1st and January 15th. But at the latest, like January 5th. Because they're still releasing forms and stuff at that time too. So I tend to try to go through, make sure I know all the laws, get you guys your credits and your deductions and, you know, so forth. So yeah, so let's not consider your business expenses necessarily losses. They're your expenses. They're your expenses, your legitimate expenses. Yes, it makes you have a loss, an operational loss in your business, right? But they are legitimate business expenses. Because I don't want no negative energy connected to y'all businesses with losses and stuff. Nope, it's your business expenses. So any other questions, guys? Because I think I'm ruined. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I have time to go and get anything to eat. I may have to eat these noodles I got in this office. Not good, y'all. Alrighty. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Miss Kim. Thank you, Lavelle. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Everybody for coming in. Please share the video. Because somebody else, knowing that they're ducking from IRS, haven't filed their taxes in 3 to 4 years, that have children, have a house, have a legitimate business, and they're not taking advantage of their time to get a refund. They're going to wait until they're going to end up owing. And see, that's why a lot of our businesses close down, guys. Because we get afraid of when we get that big tax bill. I want you to get your refund while you can. So when you get those big tax bills, you'll be like, oh, well, that's what I'm supposed to pay. I'm making money. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? So, all right, guys, I'm Folasade, the accountant to entrepreneurs. Definitely share the video, guys. And if you or someone else you know of, guys, that have not been filing their business income, I'm going to tell you this, and then I'm done. You're digging yourself a deep, deep, deep hole because it's considered fraud if you don't claim your business income. However, many of you are digging a deep hole for no reason when in all actuality, you'll probably do a refund because of where your income falls within a certain threshold. And you probably have children or relatives, or like I call them, squatters, that live with you that may help you actually, one, pay down whatever debt you have with IRS, or two, get your refund for the 3 most recent tax years, guys. And if you're interested in having me do your taxes, go to bit.ly/quick tax chat. If you just want to work with me, you don't even want to get on the phone with me right away, and you just say, I want to just hire you, and then we get on the phone, go to bit.ly/Folasade taxes. Use the code EXTENDED, EXTENDED, to save 25% off, and it expires October 1st, guys. So love you. Post any questions. And yeah, thank you for the shares and the hearts, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye, Periscope. Bye, Facebook. See y'all. Bye-bye. Thank you.